Dear students, today we are going to deal with conservative and non-conservative forces. Conservative force. What do you mean by conservative force? If the work done by a force in moving a particle between 2 points, say the points A and B, if the work done is depending on only the initial and final points but does not depend on the path followed, then the force is called conservative force. Look at the situation here. You can take the particle from the position A to the position B along the path 1, another path 2 and another path 3. If the amount of work done is dependent only on the displacement between A and B, then if the work done by the force depends only on the displacement between A and B, that is the shortest distance between A and B or the distance between the initial and final point, then that force is conservative. Here, in this case, the work done along all the 3 paths will be the same if the force involved is conservative. The work done is stored in the object as its potential energy. Also, the work done for a closed path is 0. If the work done by a force, so all these conditions are satisfied, all the above conditions are satisfied by a force, then the force is conservative. For example, gravitational force, spring force are major examples for conservative forces. A conservative force conserves mechanical energy, which means the energy stored by doing work by these conservative forces will be conserved. Let us look at the next situation, that is the non-conservative force. So if you have understood what is conservative force, I think non-conservative force should be clear. The work done by the non-conservative force will depend on the path followed. Also, the work done is not stored as potential energy, and the work done for a closed path is not 0. Example, friction, air drag, etc. Here, what we have to understand is non-conservative force changes large scale motion to atomic scale motion, which means when the force is involved, the molecules dissipate energy. Like when there is friction, when there is a large scale motion, when a particle moves on a surface, the energy of the particle is dissipated in the form of heat or sometimes even light or sound, which cannot be retained or which cannot be returned back. So there is a major difference between conservative and non-conservative forces, which I think it is clear to you now.